All right, today we are going to be using a new piece of paper, a real long piece of paper. It's going to be helpful today in making our birds. Now we are going to be making 3 birds using this roll of tape to get started. So what I want to do is I just want to get 3 nice neat circles going around the inside of my roll of tape. Kind of have one on the left, one in the middle, and we can put one on the right as well. Now, these are going to be the body of the birds. And there's a bunch of different ways you can kind of make your bird looking, or maybe it's doing something. Let's start on my first one here. First thing I want to do, I'll have this bird just one that's looking right at us. So one thing I want to make sure I start with is the beak. And again, you can kind of change this and personalize it however you'd like. Add 2 little eyes here. Give my bird some feet. And I'm missing just one more thing. Looks like I need some wings. So just a real easy kind of curl, about 3 times. Again, it's up to you. If you want to have more, or if you want your wings to look different, if you want something else on the top here by the head, that's up to you. Maybe some eyelashes. Your choice on how you want to personalize each bird to make it your own. Each one, I'd like to do something different though. So this one's kind of looking right at us. So for my second one here, I think I'm going to make it looking, let's have it looking down. And I'm going to have it looking down this way. Maybe like it's looking at this bird's feet. So what I want to do, same thing as I did on the first one, I want to start with the beak, but I'm not going to put the beak in the middle. I'm going to put my beak on the outside of the circle to make it look like it is facing that direction. So if I put an eyeball here, now it's going to look like my eye and my beak are facing in this direction. So I might even add a little. Go ahead and I'll put my feet. And since we're looking at the side of the bird, I can only see one eye, which also means I should only be able to see one wing because the other wing's all the way on the other side of the body. So I'll make my wing. And then the last part I'm going to add is I'm going to add a little tail. Since it's turning sideways, now we can see its tail as well. I'll just do a couple curves for the tail. And by doing these, the beak, the wing, and the tail all in a row, all in a line, that kind of helps make it look like my bird is looking down. So the last one I can change again as well. I could have it looking up this way or over this way. It's kind of my choice. Maybe I'm just going to have it looking sideways. So again, I have my eye and my beak going this way. Get my wing, my feet, and my tail. And there you have 3 birds. Again, it's your choice which way you want them to be looking, which direction they're facing. Completely up to you. And if you want to add some extra pieces to it, you certainly can. The last thing I want to do before I get ready to Sharpie my lines is I want to make a ground for my birds to be standing on. Now, maybe one of your birds is up a little higher, maybe it's flying, maybe it's in the sky a little bit. But I'm going to make all my birds on the ground. And my line is just going to go right through their legs or by their feet here. So then it makes it look like they're standing on the ground. After I have all this done, I'm going to be ready to Sharpie it. So you can go ahead and Sharpie your lines. Take your time, go nice and slow. And we don't want to color, we just want to take our time and Sharpie. We'll go through and get that all finished up. Then we will be ready for colors.